It's Friday night and the plan is to finish building this Ninjago Dragonstone Sharan. So yesterday I got to bag number 6, so we're gonna start from bag number 7 today. So I got everything set up already. Hopefully I do finish this and I can move on to the next thing or whatever video that I have planned. But let's just get all the bricks out so that makes my life easier. But really, some of the bags are pretty hard to open. Maybe we should have a opening or unboxing challenge. Yes. Yeah, it just sometimes it's pretty hard to open these plastic bags. So I wonder what should I do? Well, first, of course, just put all the minifigures aside because it's not a finished build. And the additional sword I'm supposed to give it to another minifigure. But anyway, we'll do it tonight. So far, looking really good. So I'll just put this slightly up front so I've got the space to build the next part. I'm not sure what the next part gonna be. I think it's something around the side, maybe just the edge. Well, we'll see. It doesn't seem to be that big. Let's just spread it out. Maybe it will be easier for me to find the pieces. As you notice recently, not recently, but nearly every single video that I record, I have some difficulties finding the piece or the element that I need. Often it's just right in front of me, but I don't see it. Maybe my eye's not good, or maybe it's just me being a little bit tired in the evening. But well, hopefully today I'm feeling okay. A few hours ago, I do feel like I had a fever. Took some medication. Now it's all good. We'll see how it goes. And I kind of started slightly early. Well, it's still approaching 11 p.m., but not across 11 p.m. So very confident today that I can finish building this. I can't wait to see the finished build because so far looking really good. Although like the back is kind of open, but it has the depth. So when you look into it, it actually looks pretty good with good volume. That's the kind of set that you really want. Sometimes you don't really need to have a fully enclosed set um, because if you want everything enclosed from the actual product, it's going to be quite expensive, right? And having sets like it that looks nice and it's not just the facade, um, and looking good with nice details, and good minifigures as well. So, these are the perfect combination. Um, but sometimes you get a few disappointments where, what, could could you include a few more minifigures or something like that? But well, it really depends on what type of Lego fan are you, right? For me, right, it's all about minifigures and location and buildings. Some people prefer Legos, spaceships. Some people prefer like the complexity of the build, and some people just prefer getting a bargain. And of course, there are also people looking for like play features, right? It doesn't mean that hey, having cool play features must be like the younger audience. Someone older might just want to have a good time, right? And for example, the although now is kind of discontinued, the Lego City Stunt Swing. For me, I don't actively play with it, but I kind of enjoy um, the play element. And those that are really not designed for building it, really is for the playability. Is I mean they have some really cool parts as well. Although I don't actively play those sets, but I find it like entertaining. Sometimes it's frustrating because some of the stunts that they design is extremely difficult to pull off. If you have checked my videos of regarding those Lego City stunt set, you can see because from each video I do spend some time try to execute the stunt, and it doesn't go, it didn't go well for most of them. Because I think that some of them have really great idea, uh, but the execution just it's not. I think the execution is fine, but it's so difficult to pull off the stunt, and if you don't have that much patience, then you get fed up with it pretty quickly. And they got the loops at some point. I thought, oh yeah, they have different colors. I thought, hey, I've got the double loop. I want to get the triple loop with a different color, and then I got the Sonic set for the fourth color. Actually, you could have 5 colors, but the Sonic one is like two-tone. But I'm not sure if they have the parts in both colors. But anyway, when I got the blue one and tried to do a triple loops and realized that because the Lego design element to be curving the same direction. So if you could do a two loop is like next to it, so you need to do a third loop is next to it. But because the the mechanism you kind of because you kind of gain the momentum and let the bike just fly through. So there's no steering control, right? So unless it's a straight line, it's very hard to get through 3 loops because it's got 1, 2, 3. I think you might be able to adjust it if it's like the 3 loops are not connected together. I haven't tried that, but I might try that with 4 loops once I open up the Sonic set with another loop. But yeah, you see what I mean. There are always something fun with every set. Um, anyway, as expected, this is something on the side just to cover up the side of the T area. It's actually quite interesting how they construct the whole thing. It's actually quite heavy too, but it's quite sturdy. So it's not like when you pick it up, then everything will fall apart. That and that's why sometimes I think it's good to get an official Lego sets because they have to design a way that is not too flimsy. And because sometimes when you create your own creations, it just like try to focus in making it look nice, but not necessarily making it easy to transport or some other element that you might not factor in. So yeah, that's one thing to consider. And today, Lego announced or reviewed the next Lego Batman direct to consumer set. I mean, it look a very nice looking picture, but for me, right, that I have watched the Batman animated series when I was still at school. After school, going back home and just turn on TV, have some snack, and watch Batman. It was one of the pastime in the past, and there's the character design kind of in my head, right? I think the picture, the view itself looks nice, although there's nothing much to play with, and it really just a art piece to display. So if you love um the show and if you love Gotham City, then you'll find it. Yeah, it looks like, but for me, right, it's like it didn't really capture the Batman animated series vibe. While it's a very nice portrait of Gotham City, and they try to force and include the minifigures that where I had problem, um, which I don't know, like for the Harley Quinn and Catwoman, I think it's fine. For Joker, I think they were a bit lazy with the hairpiece, but with Batman, that's the big problem is that they kind of reuse a existing helmet for Batman, so it doesn't really capture the shape, the vibe of the Batman you see from the end of the series. That is a big problem because you really want to have your Batman to not look like any other generic Batman that you have from other sets. I mean, the torso looks nice, but just the cape, because when you watch the show, right, it's black but kind of have a blue reflective, I guess, coloring. That's quite important, and because they kind of just use the generic black color, and it just loses some of the appeal. So you know, uh, rarely, rarely the set that announce that I don't have much desire to to buy. And sometimes, a set might announce I might not like the set, but there's some like desirable minifigures. Even the back case, the shadow box. If I have spare money, I would totally buy that because there's some stuff that really cool there. But for this one, probably, I'm more than happy to let it go. Yeah, sometimes you get such. I wouldn't personally, it's a disappointment, but I wouldn't say it's a disappointment in general. Anyway, we will continue to view this set over here. It's actually quite interesting design. I wonder what this is. Then we're gonna continue to view some of the interior details of the set. To be honest, even without the interior details, if they just make the dragon stone, maybe without the interior details, they might be able to make it more complete. I just feel like, hey, it's a really nice display piece here. Even before I finish the whole thing. So there's still bet 8, 9, 10. So it shouldn't be that much. That's why I'm saying, like, definitely I can finish it tonight. One thing I thought, hey, maybe I can finish it earlier, so I can also film the review on the same night rather than wait till tomorrow night, which will free up some time to do other stuff. I mean, I don't really have to, because I could just do other stuff and not necessarily like, hey, I need to do this the other day. Sometimes when I first began this style, it's actually pretty, stress-free, just doing what I think I want to do. But I think every time when I start doing things, and slowly, it will end up having a really, really restrictive schedule, which I think I should try avoid that. Okay. So it's like this. You don't really have something to fix there. So I guess there's an action feature here. I'm going to incorporate into this area here. Need to switch that over. I wonder what it's gonna be though. Right now it's still a bit loose on this end. But we'll find out soon enough. Okay, there's some interesting view here, like, oh, keep dropping stuff. At least it's not dropping on the floor, because if it drops on the floor, then I have to go get it. And leaving the chair and going down, just, I feel lazy about it. Anyway, and we have this here. It's still not secure yet. So there's some like element. I think once we finish the whole build, we will figure out what the action feature is gonna be. But first we need to finish building this, and the piece I'm looking for. Just right here. Sometimes it's just difficult to find the right thing. I think just right here. Okay, and we've got this L shape piece here. Oh, is it? Oh, I thought I saw a new element, but no, it's just two common elements stuck together and hidden, the corner hidden by some other pieces. I thought, whoa, like, did they really make something like this? Nah, it's just me seeing some other stuff. Right? Cool. Right here. And this is gonna stick right through into the holes here. And I just put it in. Sometimes it's so hard to get into those holes. Okay, and then I'm gonna turn back to the outside. What rebuilding here? I still have no idea. Just like make sure that I got the orientation right. And okay, right. Click, click, click. So hard to pick some of the one by one element up. Okay, towards here. I think I've got here correct. Even though it doesn't feel secure. Anyway, I've got a book here, and which will need to have a sticker. So just 3 sticker left, and after this there will be just 2 sticker. Just 1 sticker left. Not that many stickers, and I mean it's good, right? Yeah, sometimes when you have too many stickers, it get annoying because it's gonna increase the risk of making mistakes. And also, stickers don't last long. At some point, I mean, unless you have a really well temperature and humidity control room, um, the sticker is gonna peel up at some point. So there's nothing much you can do about it. So the book will just lie on the thing that we just built here. Of course, it's gonna be loose. So when you transport the set, you have to be extra careful. Otherwise, it's gonna drop somewhere. And we've got this simple thing here. I really need to figure out, hey, how I can make all the phrases more interesting. Always, although I'm talking about different things, but it's always the same thing. Oh, this is a surprise. So it's actually cover up, so obviously then it won't drop outside. So I wonder how it's gonna work. Maybe there's some kind of special action feature of some sort. Anyway, carry on. Still can't figure out how does it work though. It's very complicated. Well, it's not like complex, complex, but it's a lot more complicated compared to similar sets. I think. Yeah, actually, lots of small exterior details. Not like it's more like on the texture side. Just trying to give it a bit more texture. I think it's interesting though. I would say, and this is also quite interesting. It's like there are lots of things that you feel and they just kind of hidden, and you kind of ask why. um, hmm. And this is just okay. This stuff right here, is it? Okay. Yep. Yeah. Actually, give me learn something from this. It's like, hey, there are lots of things that you can do by having the technique break with the holes and kind of push it on to it. This is actually pretty cool. So yeah, so far I think this set, I've been enjoying the build so far. I think it's going to look um, pretty nice as well. It's a beautiful looking set. So definitely will be giving this quite a high rating. Usually when I do review, I don't want to put a point system, but just tell people, hey, why I think this set is good. Um, yeah, because it, it's very hard to have a point system that's consistent. Um, is your perspective or the way that you see things kind of change as time. Well, probably not in a 1 or 2 years, but let's say you put a 5 years time frame, then you will, and if you record that and then look back, then you will notice a significant difference in terms of change of view if you experience like certain events in your life or other things that would definitely make you change how you see stuff. And yeah, so that's why I don't usually want to put a point. I'm more like, hey, I built this set, this is the parts that I think is great, and these are the area I wouldn't say bad, but more like can be improved or not so good. Because if you have watched my earlier videos, and you would heard about my opinion about what is good and what is why I don't want to say, hey, the set is bad. Because to be honest, there's no bad Lego sets. Um, yeah, and even it's a set that can be disappointing, but you know whoever that designed it, there's lots of work behind it, and those are effort, those are hard work. We're not investor or you know spending money to get that out the door. We just consumer here, so there's no need to be harsh and not kind of you know and recognize the effort put in a certain in designing the Lego sets or releasing the product. There's lots of hard work involved. So yeah, there are always nothing is really bad. Just I might not enjoy something. So rather than it's bad, it's just something can be improved. And here we are. Got another dragon claw. So one is here, one is on this side. And that's why there's a ball joint here. So it allows you to change the angle a lot. And this is pretty cool because if it's a stone, right, it could just be stationary, but they put the effort in to give it like really good articulation, to be honest, because I have built a few Macs recently where like it really lacks articulation on some joints, right? But this one is actually pretty cool. So we just finished building bag number 7, so we can move on to bag number 8. And then I've got 9 now, so I'll just leave it here because I'm gonna. And bag number 8, we've got another minifigure, but it's a character that I have never encountered before. So I think maybe it's a new character, never know. But again, I haven't been watching shows, so some of the story elements, and I wouldn't know about it. But it's always good to get some unique minifigures. So there's 2 variations. You can have the heavy, so you can have the hood. But regardless of it, it has a very nice also and printing both the legs and the back as well. So really nice minifigure. And if you're interested in building some more like traditional Chinese set, something like that, and these are great also to use. I'll keep her on with the hood then. But maybe I might change my mind later on. Anyway, we need to build her stuff, and it's an interesting way to build a stuff. This it's great, it's always good to build stuff. So I just built a Lego gym set a while ago with a very interesting villain, the Never Witch, and she has a pretty cool staff as well. And here we are. We've got this mini figure here, and yeah. Will I do the review tonight? Probably not. I think just want to catch up some sleep as well. So probably will film the review tomorrow night, which just means that uh, I wouldn't have stock video for me to take, spend a few days to do other stuff. But I could just stop. I don't know why I have this strong push to get content out daily. I think could easily just take a day or two off, like completely without any uploads. Well, I do have like shorts video upload, but that's a totally different direction. Those are just building mini figures, and occasionally there's some short video, whether it's a condensed version of a review or when it's something funny. I still can't understand why. I think one of the maybe one of the most humorous video that I made, and it did blew up on Instagram, but on YouTube, it's like the retention was really good, but people just swipe away. I don't know. Maybe YouTube pushing it to the wrong audience. If you're interested to go check out that short video, it's called "I Am a Lego Addict." I'm not going to spoil what's in that video, but it's a really really funny video. So I guarantee you, if you watch that clip, that you will laugh out loud in the end. But yeah, sometimes have something funny, but most of the time the daily shots are really just to showcase my mini figure collections, and it helps me to grow the channel as well in terms of subscribers and views. But most people watching those videos are not interested in this type of video, so it's a completely different audience. But that's fine. Um, I don't see any negative impact. In fact, it's still positive impact. It generate like lots of exposure. But yeah, I mean, you know, what contents do people um enjoy Lego looking at? Usually, it's like my like own creation, something that they haven't seen before, or kind of fast paced, having a story, not necessarily telling a fictional story, but uh, something of a challenge of sorts. But I don't like that type of video because, well, it's working for lots of people, um, but I don't want to end up making the same content. Because for me personally, I don't like those fast cut, lots of transition type videos. Um, much prefer much more calmer approach. Anyway, it's not really this set, so we're kind of building a little bit more of the interior details, and I think we're about to finish, but still got two bags left, right? So I think we kind of finished off the compartment, and the next one is definitely the head of the dragon. But I'm a little bit disoriented right now, so I just need to figure out exactly which way that I need to be facing, so I can well, I don't make any mistake on building this. So I think here just shot right in here, so it's pretty secure. It's a really well designed set. Even before the review, I mean, without discount, this set can be a little bit pricey, but if you can get a good discount and or you can afford it, uh, definitely get this set. This is a really good set. I think the biggest one from this wave, the dojo, has some very interesting elements, and I think it looks nice. But that one is more of a facade. Um, but this one is a very nice display piece, um, and yeah, it's really good. I mean, the building experience is good, and the other one you can see it's much more thinner, a lot much more straightforward. It's a bigger set, got some cool elements and exclusive minifigures, but this one it looks good. The building experience is somewhat refreshing because I never built something like this before, so there are lots of things that you can't only will get in this set because a unique design. Of course, in the future, LEGO might um, decide to do an updated version or do a more simplified version of this. Probably they go for like direct to consumer, going full scale location set, but I doubt that would happen. But more like definitely the more let's say uh, update or simplified version is more likely. But yeah, so far this set is really good. I don't have any you know things that I don't like in this set. I mean, they're like improvement, but those are more nitpick. Like it's like in a perfect world, I wish this happened, but never within my expectation to expect. Some of the the fully enclosed set, uh, we wouldn't have expect that. It would be nice to have that, but yeah, it's okay. Even on its own, it looks pretty good. It's not like, hey, this is half of it and then cut off. It's not have a proper shape to it. This is a good thing. Um, you know, really cool, enjoyable building experience. Apart from the part that I think that hurt a little bit, but other than that, it's a really good set, and I do recommend it. If you find a good deal or if you don't mind paying this price, definitely go for it. Probably much better than some other set that more expensive. They usually like Ninjago have some cool set from every wave. Even you're not a fan, or you never watched the show, there's some really cool things. Because I think it has to do with my background as well. Just you know, with the East Asia background, anything like Chinese New Year, Ninja, that kind of have some resemblance of um, what's that? Culture related to me or my experience, then it's always um, you know gonna be well, I'll say interests me. Uh, yeah, that's probably the right word. So far, this is very good. No joke, it's a good set. Uh-huh. And I think in the end we just need to add the cherry blossom tree just to give it a little bit more color, but you know just the pond there is already really nice. Okay, so next part is of course the other side. Um, uh, we're getting there. We're getting there. And where do we end this? So, it's like an interesting way to connect things, and all these ways of connecting things it's really refreshing. I mean, it's not like new techniques or something, but the way that they incorporate all this into the set is really good. Okay, just a few more steps to go, and we are good from here. Oops. So, let me see. Small piece. Oh, did I? What? There's a gap here. Did I miss something? What? It's disastrous to miss something there. But what was it there? No, I don't see any spare bricks, which means that there's some part I make a mistake. What? What? Which part though? Which part? I can't figure it out. What? Yeah, I got that there. Ah, damn. Let's see. Now I need to, at least it's not difficult to fix up. Okay. Okay. Is it from time to time this happen? Just need to figure it out. Okay. I think this side or that side. I'm so lost. I think this is here, and this one is like this. And, uh, what? Did I drop my piece? No, I don't think so. I've got that there. Okay. Oh, alright. This. Phew. Okay, now a problem fixed. Yeah, from time to time, this type of things happen. So just need to check that everything is intact, nothing missing before I move on to the next part. Okay, and then now I need to turn that around from the other side, and I think this is where we complete the action feature. I think we'll probably drop that scroll out from the rock, I think, hopefully. Well, no, not yet. It's not the action feature yet. Okay, so it's just right here. Just adding a bit more exterior texture. And, I don't know how that action feature works. Still, maybe they might never review it, and then I'll have to like figure it out myself. There's nothing in the instruction booklet to indicate how it's supposed to work yet. Maybe further down in the instruction, then you will have something set up. But how? How am I? Or maybe really you need to open up the on the side, so just a nice hidden feature. I mean, lately there are lots of hidden stuff. It's like the Monkey Kid Megapolicity. There's a Bionicle reference, but it's kind of underneath the base and then covered up with a very secure piece of bricks. That basically you notice it while while you're building it, but once you finish building it, then this like you're not going to see it anymore. That particular area is like it's all hidden unless you you know deconstruct the set. And then we've got a few more things to add, a little bit more smooth edges to it, and then we finish back number 8, and then we move on to back number 9. Back number 9 with a new variant of Sensei Wu. And it's always nice to get new variant of existing characters. I mean, in general, especially in Ninjago, it's always nice to get new variants because the torso and legs can. I mean, as I mentioned earlier, it's like you building your own creation or layout that you want minifigures in Oriental outfit. Then here you go, lots of. I mean, not necessarily the ninja outfit, but more like casual ones. So this is really good. Yeah, the new torso that looks really nice. Although the head though is not new, as you can tell, because there's no holes on top, so it's not new one. It's from existing mold. And then this staff with the dragon design, of course. And I think we've got all the minifigures done here. So 2, 4, yeah, so 6 minifigures included in this set, and we've got them all done, and they are all great now. Oh, okay, now we're building the waterfall, and it's a really nice looking, and that is the exact thing that convinced me to buy the set. Just the design of the waterfall. I'm a big sucker on on Lego waterfalls because usually it just looks nice and most of the time when they design like waterfall, it looks really lively, and that's very important because if it doesn't look lively, then just say blue bricks. But here, like you can connect to it, so yeah, it's much more thinner, but it's like as I mentioned, the friends mentioned that has a very nice waterfall, and that probably the best so far. I mean, it's not like fast running waterfalls like those massive ones, like the small one that if you're going to mountain and stuff that or if you go to a maybe modern building and there's something water dripping down on top, like those are the type of waterfalls that I'm talking about, not like massive fast running waterfalls. I don't think there's any Lego set actually creating those yet. Maybe at some point in the future, but probably not like minifigure scale, but more like maybe architecture or something other, something like that. And what I'm kind of lost again. I think this is the mouth of the dragon, so like kind of water dripping out from the mouth of the dragon. And yeah, can't wait to finish it. And then I think at finally, or in the final bag, then we'll build the cherry blossom tree. And let's just check the mic is still green and it's good. Yeah. Okay. Lots of bricks with the same color, so a little bit difficult to find the right bricks, but we'll get there in no time. So okay, and yeah, sometimes it's very difficult, and I need to drink a little bit of water first. Let's just stop here. Okay. All right. And kind of like two parts. I got one part done, and then building the rest. Yeah, I think there's a little bit more water. Maybe it's just not indicating water, but just using a similar color bricks. But really don't know until I finish building it. Okay, trying to move fast, but just really struggling to find the elements. And yeah, lots of small pieces. So that's probably, so far from the whole set, Black Knight has the most pieces. There's lots of like one by one and stuff. Okay, it's right here. Phew. Okay. Oh, we're using this piece in this color, which is nice. I think dragon fangs. I think these are the fangs of the dragon. But using transparent blue color, which is an interesting choice. What's next? Just want to make sure that the LEGO logo is pointing the right way for this one, because otherwise it's gonna, I mean, if you don't get the eyes very close, then you won't see it's pointing the right direction. And did I get something? No. Okay. And what's next? I'm still kind of struggling to see what am I building right now. Really. This need to see. What? There's too many things that I never experienced before with this set. That's why it's like, oh, like, are we really doing this? Which is a good thing. That's what you want in a LEGO set, because otherwise it's really boring. That's what happened with like even like modular buildings, like the chess club that I built was it last year. So yeah, there's some nice parts, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, nothing really new. I'm not saying that it's boring, but like it's not refreshing. It's like, yeah, I've done this before. Okay, yeah, that kind of feeling. So it's kind of important that you get to do something like refreshing like this, and that's why this set is actually pretty cool. It's really a shame that only the LEGO ambassador get to have that base, because that was a really nice additional base. But yeah, that will enhance this set even a lot more. For me, right, if I want something like that, I feel like buy the parts and build on my own. And yeah, so that's the only thing that I would love to have, but I don't think I can uh, get any of it. So but that's fine. Sometimes just have to accept that you're not going to get anything or everything that you wanted, and just enjoy what you have already. And that's it. Just trying to finish. I think this is the upper of the dragon head. What next? So, everything is so so new to me, which is really cool. I keep repeating myself because maybe the feeling is it's quite overwhelming me, and yeah, and at the same time, just trying to focus to get this finished. So like caught in two minds, but that's okay. Huh. It's good that tomorrow is a Saturday, so don't have to worry about. I mean, I still have to get up early, but not like if I not able to, then I under a lot of pressure. Not like that, but so like give me a little bit more freedom to just carry on a little bit later and get this finished. Um, what's this? Struggling to find the pieces I want. I think if I don't struggle to find the piece, then maybe the speed of building will increase by 5%. I think that's not that much, but it will definitely increase. But you know, like in order to make it easier, then you have to have all the elements sorted, which means you will need extra time to sort the elements. So I'm not sure if it's really gonna help me speed up. I think in fact it will take more time for me to sort the pieces, and highly likely that I will still build at the same pace. So let's just carry on the way that I feel so far. Even without filming video before the whole YouTube channel thing, that's how I build Lego. So yeah. Okay, so that wasn't the fang, that actually the eyes of the dragon, and now we have the head of the dragon. It's actually a really massive dragon. Like if you think about it, the size of the head, it could be the biggest Lego dragon ever. Um, just based on the size of the head. Um, it's like if you look at the recent Chinese New Year auspicious dragon, I think the head is a half, not as big as this one. And then we've got this here plus this. So far it's a really cool looking dragon. Oops, how come I can't get this? I think it's already there, just that I'm kind of pushing it in the wrong place. But anyway, okay, now it's all secure. And what's next though? Okay, so on the side. Okay. Sometimes it's really hard to figure out exactly what we are doing currently until you finish. You really don't know. But I think like that scroll here, you can only access it by ripping this part off. Otherwise, I don't see any other additional action feature. Because so far nothing indicating it. Anyway, oops. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. This part over here. Hmm. What's next? And I think we'll be starting. We still got a few more things to go on this side, and then I think it will be just replicating the same on the other side, and I think that would be it for the dragon head, and then we can move on to the final bag. And even the dragon has it's a very interesting uh, build, but I think I got it wrong. It's supposed to be like this. Yeah, and then we're gonna do the same on the other side. It's gonna be exactly the same, just left and right. This it's not exactly, well, it's used the same element, but this is left and right, and some of the pieces that you use has a different orientation. So oops. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes get really confused with like which side is supposed to face, and got part of the dragon head done. We're not finished yet. I think the next part will complete the lower jaw, and also building the cherry blossom tree. So it's a really small bag. I think it will even take me 10 minutes to finish building this, and mission will be complete. Um, and finish building this set here. Okay, let's just spread it out a little bit so it makes it easier for me to find the right piece. And even I'm saying this, I will still struggle to find the piece I want. And, yeah, okay. But right now, I'm just trying to get it done as soon as possible. But I think that the cherry blossom tree will actually take me some time because of the pieces being small. Okay, but the dragon, the lower jaw of the dragon is probably quite straightforward, as long as I can find the element rather than not able to spot the element right in front of me. Continue with part of the waterfall, so which is a good thing. And it's a really nice looking waterfall, seriously. Is it waterfall with just some dripping water? So it's like this, and this is the lower jaw, and just stick to it, so it can be open and closed. And okay, so just right here. Okay, and okay, and then we're just gonna connect the okay. So the head is kind of stationary due to the fact that you need to have to connect the waterfall. But given that it's a stone, so it's not supposed to have very expressive or neck movement, but you did get really cool articulation on the left arm. And got a few things to add here just to cover up some of the technique holes. Of course, you can't cover it completely, but they're doing the best to cover it up. And here, this looks really good. No doubt, it's one of the most beautiful looking Ninjago set so far. Okay, we'll start building the plants. Okay, what's next? And this one just stick right into here. Now you see the color even makes the view looks better as well. So Okay, and then we're building the trunk of a bigger tree, I think. Like all the time building trees like this kind of helps you to learn, okay, like if you want to build big trees, what are the pieces that you need, how you can make it look more natural, I think. This just stick right here. And then we're gonna have some extension which would allows you to add more of the tree trunk. But how did I get the wrong piece? So it should be just like this. Doesn't seem right. What? Anyway, how? Or maybe this and no, they're all the same elements. So I don't know how. Wait, let me just check because I think it. No, I think that's fine. It's just because how this was shaped, right? It looks. It's really hard to. It's like the angle here. I mean, I can't really show you, but it just makes me feel like, hey, did I make a mistake? But I don't think I have. It's just that the way that LEGO instruction booklet makes it feel like I make a mistake because it seems like they show you an angle that is impossible. That's okay. And all I need to do is to yes. Anyway, where it's supposed to connect, and it's just a sender here. Well, I think so, but yeah, I think it's right, but I don't know. It kind of yeah. Never mind. Just leave it as it is. I mean, it looks good anyway. It's just the instruction booklet like confuses me, and nothing much I can do about that. So, we'll carry on to build the tree, and that's why I'm saying like the last part, although it's not much, that is probably going to take the longest time to complete, just because of the issue that I just face. Nothing much I can do about it, to be honest. This is really hard to look at. But what else you can do, right? Because I guess the only mitigation that I have is to, use any of the what's that? The 3D instruction that would help me to identify the actual angle of the piece that I need to connect to. I think that's right. So far, everything looks good. So need to find the right piece. It's not many pieces, but because the table is brown and I'm trying to look for brown pieces, it makes it extra difficult. Okay, what's next? Okay, and then here. So now this one makes more sense. Maybe they give me the wrong piece. I don't think so. But from this angle seems correct. But anyway, lots of things that I need to do. Okay. What? Okay. Okay. All right. So we already got the branches, so it's not gonna be that difficult to figure out what are the next few parts. Although it can be confusing with the instruction booklet. Okay, and what do we need here? Lots of all these pins that you need to push in. It's good that it's not winter yet, otherwise, my skin get really dry and the finger will start bleeding again, and I have to start wearing glove or making those mini figures video. But hopefully, I don't need to I don't end up in that situation anymore. Um, what's next though? Okay, what? Oh, did I got the wrong thing connected. That's why it's like, oh, what do you want me to do? Okay, uh, mm, right. So the two arms. I think it's okay that they have the same angle. And here, okay, you even get a lantern here. Just one lantern, but I think the other set that I have, the tower building that I built a few months ago has the same lantern as well. So just need to connect to it, make sure that it's the right angle and which size is side. Okay, it's all connected. Get it in the right angle. So it's actually a pretty nice tree branch, um, which give it a really nice texture, to be honest. And now I have to build four of this, so add the foliages to do the build. It's not like it's complicated or something, but it's a really nice color. And once you build this, then you learn. Okay, if you want to create a cherry blossom spring, and you will need a lot of these pieces, and then this is a good way and to create the branches, um, but getting the right number of these pieces can be a mission, unless you know all the elements number and the color number and design number from heart. Otherwise, sometimes quite difficult. It's like, okay, I want to build this. How many of these pieces do I need? Um, and even you figure that out, you have to know the element number and things, so you don't end up missing order some of those. This one, okay. Just here. And this one is so hard to push it. Sometimes it's really hard to push the thing in. And I think, okay, now it's better. And got two more, but where is it? I think just two clip over here. Just push it in and make sure that. Oops, mistake. Not mistake, but sometimes it's just hard to adjust. Yeah, we'll go. Right, and then finally this one is I think. Okay. It's a really nice looking set, but it's gonna be very difficult to maintain from dust. Good that I've got a mini vacuum now that makes it easier. So otherwise, you can use a brush, but brush is good if I don't want to site surface like this, but if it's just foliage, sometimes it's hard because you can't get the power or the right force applied to it. So anyway, we're approaching the final parts of the build. We're just going to build 3 of this, and then we're done. Like, to be honest, I think it's very generous that they include so many of these to make the cherry blossom really with good volume. Otherwise, it's going to look pretty empty, which is a good thing. Well, which is not. I mean, they include so many of it, makes it good. But am I missing something? It seems like, yeah. Okay. I thought I missed something, but no, it's actually part of the step I just missed. And all right, and that's it. Okay, I'm gonna stick into oops. I don't think there's any room to negotiate. Oh, not negotiate, but I think it's kind of designed in a way that this piece here will will stick in between it seems okay. Just a little bit confusing in terms of the alignment. It's a bit hard to push that in. It's all in now. Okay, and where do I put this? Okay, this. What? I think I got it right though. And let's see. Right here is it. Okay, it's a bit hard to. But some side other way around. Okay, it's the other way. No, sorry, like it's hard to find things to talk when I'm struggling to figure out how I can connect all this to the joint. I think is that each of them are kind of different. And it's really hard to click. Ah, really hard. How come it's still difficult? Okay. Right? What? Oops. Okay, now it's better. But I still got one more to go, which is here. So which way? This way. Okay. This one's so hard to adjust. Okay. And I think we're done. Yes, we're done, and we just place the minifigure. So yeah, and finally here they kind of show you the action features. So yep, for the book it's definitely needed. Or what? Okay, so there's a clip. So that's how it works. Okay. So the clip here you can push it over rather than open it up. So it's a pretty cool action feature. So let me just place the minifigure as per the instruction booklet suggests. I will have Kai on top with this character, which I will need to learn her name, and then Laloy on this side fighting with the villain. I think. Yep. Not rest is right here. And yeah, it's on top of the cherry blossom tree. And then where's Sensei? Sensei, it's just somewhere here. Yeah. Oops. And that's it. We finished the Dragonstone Shrine, and it's a very lovely looking view. It's beautiful. It looks great, and absolutely love it how it looks, and the waterfall looks so nice. I can't wait to do an in-depth review on this. And even the back is, although it's open, I think it's you can I think it easily makes it more complete because the whole structure is a 360-degree structure, and it's not and there's some exposed studs here, so it's not that difficult um, to make a roof or something. I think at the bottom it's fine to open like this. I think just this part. So otherwise, it's a absolutely beautiful set, and I love it. And yeah, can't wait to do the review, and stay tuned.